Collins, tell us about Kang4Nature.
Thank you, Zainab. I'm Collins Busuru. I'm the director and founder of Kang4Nature. Kang4Nature is a youth-led network of environmental enthusiasts based in Nairobi, and it was formed with the sole purpose of providing opportunities for the youth to get involved in wildlife conservation actively.
Talk to us about your assessment, of where we are in terms of conservation of wildlife and in light of what we're facing right now.
Yeah, so we can't talk about wildlife conservation and not mention the ecosystems in which these wildlife live. Yeah, so drought has largely affected these ecosystems. Yesterday I was in Amboseli, and it's a really sad state when you just go for a game drive along Amboseli. The number of gravy zebras and wild beasts that are dead is alarming. The drought is not only affecting the wildlife, it's also affecting the human, the indigenous communities, the Maasai communities living, in these areas. Due to the prolonged drought, a lot of financial resources of these indigenous communities are going at a loss. So what I would say right now is drought is really affecting wildlife, and not in the sense that not just the animals themselves, but the whole ecosystem of wildlife, from the community to the biodiversity in the park, and also to the main wildlife that we seek to protect. So climate change is not something that we should be speaking about like a by the way. It's something that is affecting each and every part of us as humans. And what is important to learn, and also I think something that we should have learned last year, is that anything that affects the wildlife directly affects humans. I think coronavirus made it very clear. The interdependency between human and wildlife is not something to brush off. It's a clear symbiotic relationship. So I think we as humans we are to blame. But when you move to these parks, you feel mercy, because these wildlife don't have a huge role to play in the climate change and in the effects that they are feeling. So it's a sad state, and I heard the meteorological department saying that even the rain that is being expected will be 65% less than normal. Last year, Kenya Wildlife Service did a report on the census of wildlife, yeah, and I'm sure if they do it this year, the numbers will be worse, and the decline is going down rapidly. We really hope for the rainmakers and the rain goes to have mercy on us, because we are in a critical situation. Yeah.
Right. Correct. Okay.